Any notable names that we may know of?
I don't know. Have you ever heard of HECZ? I don't know. Have you ever heard of Crim6 or Karma? Maybe
Damn.
like
Are you competing in it?
placed. No.
I'd actually really appreciate it if we can get another one of these made. Freeze.
Morning and welcome. I am still at home. It is now, as I look at my non-existing watch, it is 8:36 in the morning. I've been up for a couple of minutes, and by minutes I mean a couple of hours. Unfortunately, I suffer from a syndrome called old man syndrome, which sort of disallows you to spend time in bed longer than or past 6 a.m. unfortunately. Which reminds me that it would be really easy for me to take that time to go to the gym and do stuff instead of sitting on my bed looking over shit that I gotta do this week and then looking at, the news that have come out. I'm really bad at that. I should just like stay or go and do something and go to the gym. So the beer gut is like, I don't even eat beer. Well, it's called taco gut. So as you guys know, energy is the new energy that we're going for. No pun intended. All pun intended. All right. This is new beginnings, and I'll have a lot of things planned as to how to show you guys my new day to day. But for the time being, we're gonna head over to the studio. I haven't been in the studio, no bullshit. I promise you, I swear to you, I haven't been in the studio in the last 3 days. I have literally not even stepped in to pick something up. So since Thursday last week, I haven't gotten in there, mostly because of the beta and because, let me show you. What I gotta show you guys, let me make that, see the difference? Look at that. That's regular, that's wide angle lens on the new iPhone. We had a little cleaning session this past weekend. But this is what I mean, right? Getting used to the stuff that we need to start moving away. And this is what I meant in my interview, like getting used to this new lifestyle is going to be it's going to take a little bit of time, right? When I walk into my office, optic there, optic there, optic there. Okay, had a massive gaming session this past weekend playing the beta. So desk is super messy. Couch is super messy. Got to put that up there. So it is, as I said in the interview, in the ESPN interview, it's gonna be easier. It's gonna be easier for me to get used to being a part of a new team as opposed to getting used to not being a part of that team. Yeah, so lots of work to do here in my office, and a lot of you were asking what it is that I'm gonna do with all my optic stuff. Well, I'm obviously gonna cherish it forever. If you go into my closet, I haven't been here a while. Oh, 2-0 win over Manchester United. This is the storage area, but I have all that box and other boxes are full of like optic stuff. So it's gonna be a little bit of a transition, but I'm excited for it. If I do say so myself, I've been a specific person for the last, I don't know, 10 to 14, 15 years. I feel like I've been wearing the same shirt for over 10 to 15 years, and it's time now to put a little shirt over it, to put something else on top of it and add on to my story. Anyway, lots and lots to do today. So as I was saying, I spent the entire weekend. Be quiet. I spent the entire weekend in that office, and haven't been to mine in a long time. So I got a lot of cleaning up to do at the new office, with the studio, at the headquarters, and I just realized and remembered that there is a ton of stuff that I need to do there as well, because we're preparing for an Old Man of Umu. That's the new name, Old Man of Umu. This is the new logo. Incredible, I know. We have a merch session, a merch meeting that has to happen today for Hex Quarters 2.0 and also Old Men of Optic and what it is that we're going to be pushing out there during the live stream for the new. Excuse me, Benjamin, what is your problem? Panchote, what is your problem, boy? Huh? You're in the way. You're not a piece of rug that just sits there and I get tripped over you. All right, let's get to the studio. Let's get the other camera, the actual, vlogging camera, not the massive one. Actually, we might need to get a new lens. All right, let's get going. Raptor Day. All right, time to get on the big boy today. I've been driving Jude's car because mine is still in the shop. Now, I'd love to tell you why my car is still in the shop. Hold on. Now, as I was saying, I'd love to tell you why it's been in the shop, because some of the alerts on this thing have said things along the lines of Distronic Plus, ABS systems unlocked, a whole bunch of things that shouldn't say. So I brought it in. It's taken at least 2 months. Well, I'm exaggerating. It's been in the shop for a month and a half. I swear to God. And the only thing wrong with it is one little cable that they cannot find. But the second they do, and then it gets fixed, I'm taking it in, I'm gonna trade it in, I'm gonna get the McLaren, and then we're gonna be going super fast, me and Schofield. Schofield's gonna be sitting to my right, and we're gonna go sail off into the sunset in a brand new McLaren. All right, back at the studio now. Now, as I was mentioning earlier, there is so much stuff. I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. There's so much stuff that we also have to start, thinking about what we're gonna do with it. And again, although that I'm never ever gonna get rid of that, because that represents to me the green wall. You know what I'm saying? This is the green wall. But there's a lot of memorabilia here that I need to pack up very neatly and nicely, and go from there. This, right, the Outlaws, for example. I never really got a chance to. Hold on. Pardon me, I don't know what it is, but every single time autumn hits or spring hits, I don't know, allergies pop up left and right. But on the Outlaw stuff, and this obviously sucks because I never really got a chance to develop a relationship with those guys because of whatever external reasons, and that sucks because I really wanted to be involved in the Overwatch League at some capacity. And although everything was my choice as to how much involvement I had from a managerial standpoint, I didn't care about that. All I cared about was the competition, the players, and making sure that the right story was being told on their behalf. I take that responsibility very, very, very seriously because it's a forward-facing brand sort of outlet for them to speak and have an outlet to where they are able to say we're more than a player, right? And I never really, as much as and to this day, and I don't care what anybody thinks, the Outlaws logo is probably the best logo in all of esports, just period. The genius behind whoever created it, the way that they molded it into represent Texas in the way that it did, incredible work, right? So I'm gonna miss the heck out of that as well. It shouldn't be that big of a deal for me because I really don't know those dudes, and I mean, from the limited interaction that I have with them, like I knew that we would get along. Obviously, they're cool people, but I'm more sad at the fact that I never really we didn't get a chance to be, friends, and that sucks. And now that I have an opportunity to still, continue to be or to be involved in the Overwatch League with the San Francisco Shock, that gives me a little bit of hope in terms of what it is that I want to do. Now, whether or not I'm able to execute on those wants, it's going to be something completely different because, as you know, things happen, busyness happens. So we have to make sure that I pay attention to the stuff that I need to be paying attention to. The Chicago Call of Duty Twitter account has grown in the last week. Incredible. It's just grown. Okay, it has had massive growth, and the beauty about that is that it shows me the amount of trust that you guys have put in me in order to go on and continue following me on my journey. Obviously, you guys have a choice of clicking on this video to have a conversation or to hear me speak or show you what it is that I'm doing. So I take the responsibility very serious, and I do appreciate that. I think we're closing on 50,000 followers on Twitter. So if you guys can go follow that account right now, it's in the listed in the description down below. So nothing really is going to change. The headquarters will remain the same. Everything here is, I mean, I'm here for the foreseeable future. Let's call it 5 years, right? So I know that there's been a lot of questions about whether or not we were going to move. You know, we're not, or at least not in the immediate or in the long term. I don't know. It's only a 2-hour flight, so I don't see a reason to. And trust me, as much as I like to be there once a week to have some food there, visit all my favorite taco spots: El Rodeo on Streamwood Road, Los Fernandez on what was the name of that road, Hitch? Okay, so
You're on Barrington, and then you pass. You're on Barrington, and you pass Schaumburg Road. You pass Wait, which was that?
Did you see the dude that drove through the whole
Irving
mall?
Park, huh?
You see the dude that drove through the whole mall?
Yeah. It was a group of 3 kids. Jude's like, "Oh my God, I would have been there getting my iPhone." And I'll be like, "No, you wouldn't." I'm like, stop over dramatizing everything. Do you have any plans? What are you gonna do, man? You haven't told anybody who's still a free agent?
Still a free agent. AKA, nobody was really interested.
All right. Well, the headquarters loves you and obviously wants you to stay. When are the rest of the 2 getting in here? Because you have a big week coming up, and you want to tell them they need to watch what?
Thursday, the guys get in. We're throwing a Black Ops 2 throwback tournament LAN here in Dallas. So I'm excited about that. Working all week to get that set up, and the guys are Blake and George.
Now, when you say you're working all week to get that set up, what do you mean? Because I know you're not in there plugging cable.
I mean, I'm not plugging cables, but I'm getting the team set up and talking with sponsors.
Okay, so this weekend it starts when?
It'll start at noon on Saturday and noon on Sunday. It's a two-day event, but
And,
there's no
like,
spectators.
Who do we? No spectators?
Yeah, no spectators. It's too expensive.
For who?
For Activision has a
rule.
A rule. They're like, you have to have this much of
Yeah.
security.
Yeah.
So next year maybe.
Next year maybe. All right. So several teams. Any notable names that we may know of?
I don't know. Have you ever heard of HECZ? I don't know. Have you ever heard of HECZ? Or Karma maybe?
Damn.
Like,
Are you competing in it?
placed? No. Well, maybe.
Is TST gonna be in it?
Maybe. Killa and Bose have been in the tournament and backed out twice. So if they back out again, I guess we're playing.
Jesus.
They don't want it.
I hope that they don't back out because I do want to see them compete. All right, so Killa's been very adamant about wanting to be involved. So I think that this is like a perfect sort of opportunity to maybe present like every single opportunity that you get, you have to take, and you have to make sure that you do your utmost to make sure that you're representing yourself well every single turn. It is when you accomplish stuff that you have the by choice, obviously. When you accomplish something, that's when you have the very first choice of saying, yeah, I don't want to work as hard as I did once. All right, that's on people, not us here at the Hex quarters. So we stay grinding, even though I haven't been uploading as often as I would have. But obviously, I had a lot of things in the work that have now come to fruition, and we got a lot of stuff in the Hex quarters that you guys haven't seen. I don't know if you guys know who Ron English is, but he's like this artist, very very famous artist, and he did the serial killers sort of art installation, and we're missing, I think, 5 more. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 5. So we're missing 7. 7 more of these. This is count calories instead of count chocula. I don't know. I'm super into the. I mean, look, I have a Sam Flores Tiger Baby that was probably a 1990 something creation. This guy. I searched him up on eBay, and he is worth a whopping $750, and I bought him for $60. That's insane. So now I got to get the entire collection. Obviously, this is I don't even know what he named them, but that's Half Moon Face. I'm kidding. I don't know his name, but my brother from another. Actually, I've only met him once, and he was really really kind to me. But I follow his work since probably high school when he was when he was I mean, I guess you never stop being a graffiti writer. Anyway, Alex Party, and then we have. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm not going to talk about my toys on this episode. I will talk about all the other stuff in a different one. Anyway, so quick announcements. As I said.
We just got a special delivery. Ooh, brand new. I haven't told you guys this, but I have been playing Call of Duty on the PC with a controller. Color me impressed. Let's see what we have here. Now we got different colorways. We got the two blacked out. Well, obviously this has silver. I think this might be Embos's because it's got the regular PlayStation sticks and the rest of them have the scuff sticks. I don't know. Either way, I actually hit them up last week because all of the controllers that I have are old and almost beat up. Some are missing the paddles, and then the sticks are too loose because of the amount of sniping that I did with them. When I snipe, I whip. I'm like, I like literally bang the sticks. So I had to get new ones. I have a meeting in half an hour, so I have to leave my office because that's there. And this, what you see here, okay, when there are no creators or professional gamers in here, business gets taken, or business can be done here. But if there are creators, if there are professional players, business gets the fuck out. Cool, creative first. Business will always come second. Because that's the way the world works. If it's cool, money comes to it. If it's awesome, people will be interested in it and business will come. But cool comes first, always. Ooh, we got some fire. Ooh, guys, we have some fire. We have some fire. Remember that unboxing I did for the Gears of War thing? And then we saw the Gears of War 2 terabyte Xbox external hard drive? Guys, if you guys go to my Instagram for the next week, I'm going to be giving 2 of these away. So make sure that you're following me on Instagram. Go to the Instagram description down below. I'm going to post a picture there, and then we're going to give it out. Give it out. I just sounded super Canadian. We're going to give it out there. Waiting for Embos. Embos is going to come and pick up his controller. So since I posted the thing on Instagram, Embos is like, yo, the ones with the PlayStation sticks are mine. That's why those are there. So those are his, and these 3 are mine. Fire. Yeah. What's up, man? You haven't been in the vlog in a long time. Haven't been vlogging. Your controller's upstairs. I can just walk up? You can just walk up. You gotta knock hard because Hitch is working. Alright, I got it. You good though? Yeah. Alright, man. We are at HECZ Steakhouse eating some Brazilian steak. Amazing, amazing. I come home to poop. That's the worst way for me to start this part of the vlog. It's true though. Anyway, I'm gonna head back, have a couple of more meetings. I just want to take a break immediately after. I just went to HECZ Steakhouse. It's like a Brazilian steakhouse. It was amazing, amazing. Hey, are you guys behaving? Are you behaving? Yeah, do your schoolwork or you're grounded. Panchote. Hello, people. How are you? Get your ass. Chochito. Minu, my best friend in the whole wide world. All right. Darling, I gotta go. I'll see you later. Tell Mom that I said bye. I wanted to take Jude's wagon, but we're stuck with the beast, and that's fine. Gotta race back to the studio. Studio. All right. See you later, wagon. I wish I was driving you. This beast is a beast, though. As I said earlier, we were gonna come to the Guggen Squad. I wanted to check in on the boat, the beast. I haven't named it, which is, we're gonna call it the Basher's boat. I haven't checked the Basher's boat in a long time. So here it is. They cleaned it, they took care of it. It's so nice. I'm actually gonna take a couple of polls because my brother and I are gonna go fishing. But look at this, they did an amazing job. Look at this. I mean, I don't think they cleaned it. Matt, they didn't clean this. I think I'm just gonna move my boat back home to where it gets cleaned, okay? I haven't, you know what's crazy? The other thing that I haven't done that I intend on doing fully is giving you guys a walkthrough of the boat. And I guess I should have already because I've had it for such a long time. So my bad on that. We'll be working on it. But I like the fact that it's here with the rest of the Guggen Armada. I'm gonna show you guys. Look at this. Look at that. 1, 2, another one just left.
3. This is Rob's boat. This is Rob's, right? Yeah, Rob has the same boat as I do. He's actually the one that picked my boat, actually. But he's got the same one. His is obviously super outfitted because he's a beast. But look at this. Flat tires. That's not good, Rob. I don't go past this line here because of the Black Widows. I'm going to show you. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see in there. Some of those are crickets. Some of those are spiders. Anyway, I'm gonna spend we have a meeting here, and then immediately after that, we're gonna head back. We're here for a short time, not a long time. It's awesome. I love it here. I wish this was closer to Frisco because I probably spend like the majority of the time here and the HECZ quarters. I haven't been here the last 4 days since I was telling the vlog, giving Matt a hard time. Anyway, I'm gonna have the vlog right here, everybody. I know that I said I was gonna go to Scump's house. That's tomorrow. I forgot that's for tomorrow's vlog. Anyway. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed the video, please remember not leave without leaving a like. Having said that, boys and girls, and with that said, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully as usual, and as per usual, or it used to be the usual, at the same damn